You're gonna introduce a new paper in the next journal club, aren't you?
Hey, yes, I will. It's a quite interesting paper. I bet you'll be interested too.
Oh, yes. Then tell me the author's name so that I can search the paper myself. I'd like to read it before the meeting.
No problem. But you know, there are researchers with some peculiar names these days, like Grant Digger.
Yeah, like Tim Breaker.
Yes, the authors in this paper have some funny names. Who's the first? What's the second? I don't know's the third.
That's what I want to find out.
I say, who's the first? What's the second? I don't know's the third.
Did you read the paper?
Yes.
You're gonna review the paper.
Yes.
And you don't know the author's names?
Well, I should.
Well, then who's the first author?
Yes.
I mean the first author's name.
Who?
The first author.
Who?
The first author.
Who?
The name written the first in the author list.
Who is the first?
Why are you asking me? I don't know.
Wait a minute.
I'm asking you who's the first.
That's the author's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
That's it.
That's who?
Yes.
Who's the first author of the paper?
That's right.
When you cite the paper, who gets the first place?
Every citation of it.
All I'm trying to find out is the author's name in the first place.
Who?
The guy that gets...
That's it.
Who gets cited.
He does every citation. His name has to be cited correctly.
Whose name?
Yes. What's wrong with that?
Look, all I want to know is when you cite the paper, how do you write his name?
Who?
The author.
Who?
How do you cite?
That's how we cite it.
Who?
Yes.
All I'm trying to find out is what's the author's name in the first place.
What is the second author?
I'm not asking you who's the second.
Who's the first?
One author at a time.
Well, don't change the authors around.
I'm not changing nobody.
Take it easy, buddy.
I'm only asking you who's the author in the first
That's
place. Okay.
All right.
Huh? What's the guy's name in the first place?
What is the second?
I'm not asking you who's the second.
Who's the first?
I don't know.
He's the third. We're not talking about it.
Now, how did I get to the third author?
Why, you mentioned his name.
If I mentioned the third author's name, who did I say is listed the third?
No. Who's listed the first?
What's the first?
What's the second?
I don't know.
He's the third.
There I go, back to the third again. Would you just stay on the third author and don't go off it?
All right. What do you want to know?
Now, who's the third author?
Why do you insist on putting who at the third?
What am I putting at the third?
No, what is the second?
You don't want who at the second.
Who is the first?
I don't know.
Third author.
Look, you got a corresponding author?
Sure.
The corresponding author's name?
Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me today?
I'm telling you now.
Then go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
What time tomorrow are you going to tell me who's the corresponding
now
author?
Listen. Who is not the corresponding
I'll
author?
break your arm. You say who's the first author. I want to know what's the corresponding author's name.
What's the second?
I don't know.
Third author.
Is it a journal paper?
Certainly.
The name of the journal?
Why?
I just thought I'd ask you.
Well, I just thought I'd tell you.
Then tell me what's the journal's name.
What's the second?
I'm not asking you who's the second.
Who's the first?
I don't know.
Third author. Hey, this issue is for a special topic.
And the paper is about that topic.
Yes.
The name of the topic?
Today.
Today in Journal Y.
Now you've got it.
You know, I want to Google it. As you told me, to get the online page of the published paper, I open Google Chrome and click the address bar or the searching box, and then I type the special topic today in Journal Y by the first author, who?
Now that's the first thing you've said right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
That's all you have to do.
Is to type the first author's name.
Yes.
Whose name?
Naturally.
Look, if I try to search, I should type a name. Now, whose name?
Naturally.
Who?
Naturally.
Naturally?
Naturally.
So I open Google Chrome and type naturally.
No, you don't. You type who?
Naturally.
That's different.
That's what I said.
You're not saying it.
I type naturally.
You type who?
Naturally.
That's it.
That's what I said.
You ask me.
I type who?
Naturally.
Now you ask me.
You type who.
Naturally.
That's it.
Same as you. To find the article, I type authors, who and what, and tomorrow for the special topic today in why? I don't know. He's a third, and I don't give a darn.
What?
I said I don't give a darn.
Oh, that's the paper title.